What's up everyone, my name is Joris, welcome back to my finance channel. This week a pretty short video. I've been extremely busy last week. My apartment became vacant 2 weeks ago and there were some small upkeep to-dos before I am able to rent it out again to new tenants. In the past I have rented out this apartment via Airbnb for a year and then to longer term tenants for another year. After those years of wear and tear, I had to do some quick adjustments and some minor fixes, some minor issues that I had to fix with the apartment. I also decided to add a little bit more value to the apartment, to be able to raise my rental income over time. All in all, I dedicated 3 to 4 full days of my time and saved around 3,500 euros in labor costs by doing everything myself. And on top of that, I learned so much and I will continue to use that knowledge and experience in the future. And here are some of the renovations improvements I have done. I have added insulation foam to all of my radiators. By simply sticking this sort of foam to the radiators or to the wall next to it, the heat coming out of the radiator will be projected back into the room, instead of being lost when it's been projected to an outer wall. This setup cost me around 25 euros for all my main radiators and it will save me over 100 euros per year. Or at least it will save my tenants 100 euros per year on heating costs. I also repainted some of my walls and ceilings. I hate painting, I do hate it with a passion, and I understand why people pay professionals to paint for them. But I decided to do it myself anyway. I spent around 400 euros on paint and supplies, and I've painted for a full day. If I had to hire professional painters for the same amount of time, it would have cost me 2,000 euros, on top of all the costs for the supplies and paint. There also were a lot of holes in my walls over the years, some from hanging paintings, some from coat racks and so on. Over time these holes were left untreated, and I decided to fill them in and did some research on how to do it. I found this extremely easy way of filling up the holes and now it's impossible to see. It cost me less than 10 euros and it took me less than an hour to fill all of them. The last major thing I did was to fix my shower. My shower was leaking and I thought I had to put in a completely new shower. I researched and looked up other showers, but they were all 600 euros or more. And then I can't even plane them myself, so I have to hire someone who will do it for me. That would cost me in total 1,500 euros to get a new shower up and running. I decided to just look for the problem and try to fix it before calling for help. What was the worst that could happen? My broken shower being more broken? It was worth the shot. I carefully picked apart the shower and I found out that there was just a few little spots, a few loose fittings that were leaking. At that point I had taken apart the whole shower. But once I found the problem, I fixed it by laying in a new coat of sealant and replacing some of the water strips. I gave the whole shower and all of its little pieces a very good cleaning, and now it looks as good as new. I also cleaned all joints in the shower and I repainted them. It cost me over 6 hours to get it done because I had no idea how to start with it. But in the end, I have a nearly new shower. Total renovation costs less than 50 euros. And while I was at it, I also used the leftover ceiling kit to re-kit my kitchen counters. A small effort, but a very big visual change. I also repainted a few radiators and added a few cupboards, fixed other furniture, added some lighting fixtures, replaced some wall outlets and did some more bits and bobs. A few weeks ago I didn't know how to tackle any of these problems, and now I have the solution to almost all of them. And even better than that, I know how to do it cheaply or for free. With very little experience but a lot of motivation and research time, I have spent less than 500 euros to get my apartment back in business, back in order, ready to be let out again. Even for a slightly higher price than I was letting it out before. If I didn't dare to take the plunge of doing it myself, I would have spent over 3,500 euros more on professionals and still got the same result. Maybe even more if I let the professionals fix every little detail. Anyway, I will now be able to rent out my place again for 50 or 100 euros more per month and earn back my investment within the year. Investing in real estate can be extremely rewarding, but it all comes down to your return on investments. The less you have to invest in your building, or the more you can do yourself, the better your return will be. If you have to pay others to fix things that you can easily do yourself, you won't have a lot left at the end of the month. At that point, it's not even worth it anymore. Soon I will renovate another apartment and I will log my progress in more detail. If you're interested in that video, be sure to leave a like for the YouTube algorithm, to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be alerted when that video comes out. I thank you very much for watching and I will see you soon.